hop on into champ select. Getting right into it.
That's the right one.
So teams are the same, except for we do see Chow subbing in for Down to Flash on the side of Drexel.
Okay, so yeah, let's give them the rundown this time. We forgot the players' names last time. Right, so Drexel's team right now with the sub in is Raul the Croaker, who popped off on Gnar last game. Huang Fu, who popped up on Zach last game.
Big Zach.
I'm gonna go say Magai.
Okay, these names are trolling.
Yeah.
How do you expect us to pronounce these?
Yeah.
Huang Fu, Magi.
He's gonna be Magi.
Mahe.
Yeah, whatever your name is.
I'm sorry, my friend.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry,
Aj in the 80 carry position, and now Chow.
Chow in for
Chow time. Chowta. And on the side of VT, we see the Phantom Break in the top lane. VT Bashan in the jungle. The swag.
In the mid lane.
Revelatol as AD carry and Active Nihilism as a support.
Yeah. Okay. So, same bans out of VT this time. Twitch and Shyvana out. Same exact bans from Drexel as well.
Yeah, exact same bans from Drexel.
Skarner.
I guess they really don't want to play against the Skarner, right? Yeah, there's the Zach ban. As we expected to see. I would expect them to take probably Sedge first pick here, right? Sedge or J4 possibly.
I don't know if
even
anybody.
the Jax, the fabled Jax.
Jax.
I don't know. I'd like to see
the forbidden one.
I'd like to see the Sejuani pick, honestly.
Yeah, Sejuani was fine. I don't know what exactly they're picking. They might first pick Gnar here or Zoe, I imagine, or Tom Kench.
Opting for the Kench.
Okay, they're gonna pick something like they're gonna pick some sort of hyper carry, probably. Some sort of immobile carry that just pops off. Kog'Maw.
He's got that his Twitch. I think Cog was up there in his played champions actually.
Yeah, it might have been. But I don't
Cog
think
and Ezreal.
I don't think Cog is that great anymore. I think Cog Lulu is really good still. But yeah, I was saying Varus. I think that's a good pick away by VT. I think Drexel would probably have picked Varus as next rotation with the Tom Kench. That's a good combo to keep the can't stop attacking Varus.
Yeah. Oh. One of my favorites.
Alive all the time.
I'd like to see the Sejuani pick up here.
Yeah,
it's so good. It's so good, and he did fine in that last game.
Well last game. Yeah. So
I will say the Sejuani. Okay.
All right.
Fine. Insta lock.
Yeah.
Woo!
So this was
woo lads.
Yeah, we saw this in the match history. The match history at other games. He likes to play Vi.
I like it.
I think. Okay, there's the
Trist. Okay. We just completely forgot about the Trist. I keep thinking it's going to be banned.
Just
because
it's just like it's so busted, but it flies under the radar all the time.
And I like it. I like the Trist. Trist Tom Kench. That's rough.
Oh yeah, that's like almost too much disengage. I feel like you could pick something else with Trist and be perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't think you need Tom Kench to keep Tristana safe.
I love that Vi pick. I like it a lot.
I like Vi. I don't think Vi is very good.
No,
but this guy's like
he wants to go in. He's feeling himself after last game.
Yeah, he's like, I'll play my favorite champion.
His favorite champion. I like it.
It's Vi, dude. That's a respectable favorite champion.
I like it.
There's a lot of favorite champions you could have.
I love Vi's champion design.
You're
one of the greats.
You're a Yasuo player. You're some annoying, terrible player. Oh yeah.
No, Yasuo.
Yes.
Vi.
Yes on the Vi.
Yes on the Vi. So we just see the Ornn.
Okay, there's a Gnar ban too. Okay.
Gnar ban. Okay. I like it. VT adapting to what they struggled against last game.
Pick him a melee champ, you better ban Gnar. Because Ornn's like, you could maybe. Okay, what are you mad about? Yeah, shit. Zoe, what do you want?
So you see the Rise ban. So both teams adapting to the strong picks of last game.
Okay.
Interesting that we don't see Zoe contested at all.
Zoe's right here. Schmuck it.
Orianna ban coming out. They did ban that last game.
Zakat stream
opting to ban the Alistar away. Okay. So, yeah, Alice Verister is pretty rough.
They saw Varus Alistar and they're like, man, that's really good.
Yeah. That's just hey.
Hey, we played that pretty well. Let's make sure they don't play that. Because Jannon. Okay.
Sure.
You figure
it's a nice safe pick.
I don't think that's bad. They want to leave a mid lane pick till last. which is why they're picking this now. I think it works really well with, it gives Varus even more damage. And I mean, you're playing into a Tahm Kench, so there's no point in picking an engaged champion. I don't think it's a bad pickup at all.
I like Vladimir here.
The problem is she will have some trouble disengaging the Vi because Vi can't be stopped when she's ulting. Especially into Varus. That's why I picked Vi. You saw Varus and was like, I have to kill this guy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see, more targeted lockdown too.
Offering the swing.
Yeah, good one.
Ooh, Zillion.
Huh. This is just
really banking on the Tristana.
Yeah, this is like a 4 out of 5 all in on Tristana game. Like the Vi doesn't make much sense in context. I don't think.
Yeah, the Vi pick doesn't really fit in with the rest of this.
That doesn't do much to protect the Tristana, but holy moly, are you?
I don't know. Like maybe they save the Vi ult for targeted disengage. It could be.
I don't know. It's like one dude. But nobody has. There's no diving on this team. Like
no. Yeah.
If I
closest you've got is Sejuani, and that's.
If Vi isn't insanely fed when she ults in on a Varus, she isn't going to get much done.
Yeah.
Which is,
ulting in as Vi against it with an Ornn on the other team, that sounds disastrous.
Yeah, that sounds like
honest.
a bad time.
He's feeling himself. They three of the 4 are there to protect the Tristana.
Let me pop off.
I like it. The Vi doesn't really fit in, but
or if you use Zillion ult the Vi when the Vi goes in. But I don't know what that does.
I think that's too important an ability to have for the Trist.
Yeah. But like, I mean, on the others, okay. Drexel's team is protecting the Tristana, but VT doesn't have anything that's going to threaten the Tristana. Look at this. It's a fairly standard high damage. You have Janna to buff both your AD carries. Okay, either one. Then you have 2 big tanks, Ornn and Sejuani, to stand in front of them.
Right.
Like this is just a standard
front to back
team fight comp out of VT, and against protected Tristana. Like all you can do is just hit the rest of Tristana's team and you're good to go. You don't need a hard focus, hard dive the Tristana or anything. Bold move to pick out the Tahm Kench and sort of just give away the strat, to start out with.
Yeah, throwing out that Tahm Kench first pick is interesting that they opt to not first pick the Gnar maybe or even the Sejuani I would have liked to see, but I guess he really wanted that Vi.
Yeah,
I think that probably threw a wrench into their draft.
We're like, oh, why is he picking Vi? Vi on paper sounds like a not that great,
The last game was a very quick.
But we said
Vi thrives in those short, lot of aggressive fighting team games.
So if they pull that off again, he'll probably pop off and shut us up again. But
I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. He's in the zone, feeling himself, wants to play his favorite champion. You 4 pick whatever you want, protect the AD carry.
I'm playing
that's
Vi.
Great. I'm going in.
Yeah, he just hovers Vi in champion.
Varus
he's
is dying.
I'm only playing Vi. He's a full
That's
damage.
probably why they picked the Janna, honestly, was to counter the Vi.
Yeah, which I mean, she does a decent job of doing that. I mean, Lulu does the same thing, but
I think Janna does a little better.
I mean, you can't if
Vi into Janna is
Vi into,
you want to die.
Vi into Janna is not fun for Vi. But I mean, if Vi is the only one diving, I think Lulu she has more power in the lane. I feel especially against a constantly auto attacking AD carry with the extra help picks damage, that just does a lot of damage on Varus, for Varus. But I think either
from your shields too.
At this point, we're this isn't even important.
Just rambling. Yeah, it's not important. I like that the VT's opting.
Lulu would have been fine too, but Janna's okay.
Yeah, I like opting.
TLDR.
I like VT opting for this front to back comp. I think. It's what's going to work out for them. They just need to play a standard game.
Yeah.
Last game they tried for a bit more of a split push comp. Definitely didn't work out for them. Phantom Brick opting for that Ornn, a nice safe tanky
Ornn into Maokai, resident sleeper. But I mean,
I don't know. I like playing those tank versus tank top.
I'd rather sleep,
but I'm in the vast minority.
I'd rather sleep than than to die a whole bunch and
If I could sit in top lane and have Maokai versus tank versus tank top lane, no junglers interrupt me, I could play that for hours.
Hours and hours. Top lane island.
Top lane island for days. I live for top
literally
lane
years.
Go away junglers. I don't want you here.
Go away junglers. Hashinshin special. Right through the counter.
Right through the counter. That was fantastic. I never did hear about what came of all that.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hashinshin rants and rants for hours and hours, and nothing ever happens.
I used to not be a big fan of him, but he's got some good points.
It's just I don't know. He's turned into a giant meme at this point. It's fine.
He's trying to pull the Tyler one, generate up all that talk around him.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hop into the game.
Yeah.
1-0 in favor of Drexel. Hopping into game 2.
Okay, I think this time VT has a lot better chance if they execute their comp well. But if Drexel, I don't know, gets like a top lane lead, but I mean it's like Maokai versus Ornn, like
Thunderlord Ornn.
Pick tanks, nullify the top lane matchup, and play team fight. Like just get to team fighting and just you could probably out team fight this comp, because you just hit the rest of Tristan, or like hit Tristana's team instead of Tristana, just like just bully him out.
I think definitely to look out for this game is obviously the Vi, which we harped on, but also the Zillion. If he can pull off the Zillion, Zillion can really disrupt a team.
Okay, so we see Electrocute on Vi, so we're going damage, high damage,
high octane,
and we see Glacial Augment on Tahm Kench. Which signifies to me that Tahm Kench is looking to...
Okay, he's there. Okay, that was
just
weird.
just devour people and just like be obnoxious. I was thinking of the one cheese Tahm Kench build where you pick Phase Rush and you
sprint people back. God, that happened to me one time, and I was like, "Oh, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life."
And then sprint the opposite direction as fast as possible.
And he took Ghost too.
Yeah, he took Ghost.
And then he scooped me up, and all of a sudden I was behind a tier 2. Oh no, Ornn's gonna be forced to flash early.
Spam masteries.
Oh no.
Okay, he has unsealed spellbook, so he can just like swap his flash to something else.
I like mastery flashes. Gosh, I love those.
Acceptable level. Not too
just
much.
A little friendly banter.
Oh yeah, just a couple of friendly memes.
Gotta have it.
Yeah.
Add a little personality to it. I love it.
Okay, no stopwatches for Drexel. So
boat 2 on the side of VT. Both are bottom.
No clowning around. We're going in. All right, so standard starts again. I haven't seen Vi play in a while, but I imagine her clear. It's not slow. It's the same speed as always has been, but I don't know if it's any healthier than it used to be. Compared to Aftershock Sejuani, which
tried and true. I love Aftershock. Aftershock's a great ability.
Yeah, it's been nerfed, but I mean, hey, what else are you gonna pick?
I like it more when we see these keystones having a lot of impact, like the keystones, not like the stopwatch or any of that. I like it when keystone has a big impact. Right now, everything's just kind of not very good. So you just take the least worst, the evils.
The least bad one. Yeah, they're balancing masteries around champions instead of it's champions around whatever. Masteries around champions. Yeah, I had it right the first time. So the reason Kleptomancy got nerfed was because Ezreal like that.
Yeah, and that was pretty obnoxious. But
like,
give me back Old Thunderlords.
Yeah, you gotta balance the champion around the mastery, because then you end up in these cases where you have nothing. That's like good, and you just pick the one that's
and then everything starts to feel kind of samey. I think
the runes haven't had like the high impact, except for stopwatch, obviously. Right, I haven't had like the high.
I think it was a negative impact. It just slowed the game down.
Oh yeah, it was super bad.
Not a big fan of the way you did that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The other reason that you pick Janet and Tahm Kench is so you can pick level W and just throw W's at him, and he can't do anything. So I think that Varus Jane will be fine. Like, this bot lane is not going to have too much. I think right now, every single lane is just going to farm it out for a while until we see something happen in the jungle.
I think early game is definitely going to be a little slower.
Yeah.
At least until...
I mean, it wasn't fast last time either, but like we saw something happen, some all-in happened bot lane, and then a gank happened in top lane, and that's how we started off the game. Or a gank happened in mid lane, my bad. Yeah, but like... Ornn Maokai, literally nothing's gonna happen there.
Yeah, that's until the junglers decide to make something happen. But even then,
but here in mid lane,
save your flash away.
These two aren't gonna do anything special. And then it's like Jaina Varus, like woohoo. And Tom Kent's like, yeah, no, what's gonna happen? Like, Janna's gonna throw a little flying bird thing, and then Tom Kent's just gonna lick him, and then that's all that's ever gonna happen. They're gonna like auto attack each other a couple times, and then yeah, but that's really it.
I would have liked to see Huang Fu come up and abuse the fact that they forced the Ornn to flash. But at this point, you know, it's almost all the way back up. But Sejuani has been hovering around the top side of the map, so
yeah,
kind of playing around that fact. I would have liked to see something come in that, but now it's almost up, so it almost doesn't even matter.
Both junglers, instead of opting for a gank, their ganks are all right at level 3, but nothing spectacular.
Yeah, both just opting to go back. And
they just full clear everything. Vi backed first, and is gonna make it down to bot side first. But not a whole lot of
no, I would think not
gank potential down
unless
here.
Unless she comes through the backside. She does
I don't think she'll
sweep
do
that ward.
Yeah, so yeah, we're just gonna see farming and farming and farming for now. Yeah, but something I forgot to mention last game actually is that VT has tended to have better vision around actually pretty much all of the time. Especially I noticed.
Yeah, but that was with their other roster though.
Well, no, I noticed this in the last game. Is when Sejuani and Ryze were let's camp bot as hard as humanly possible. They had lots of good vision around the bot side of the map there. So it's not just limited to VT's main roster either. Because I mean, like, they could make some pretty decent plays from behind if they had decent enough vision. I mean, Drexel's vision wasn't awful, but it could have been, I think, a bit better.
Vi's coming around. He's going to get spotted out by the ward, so Ornn's going to just try and walk away. I think he'll be all right. Maokai's very low. Yeah. It's got that ward there for a reason. Backs up just fine. And Maokai taking a lot of damage, not really able to just engage onto the Ornn. So
yeah, but I mean,
nothing coming of
yeah, the thing is, he can't. Ornn just buys like stuff for base and doesn't even have to bother going back.
Love that champion.
Yeah,
a lot of people hate him. Love him.
Yeah, the cooldown on that ulti used to be some pretty questionable numbers, but I'm glad they've got that fixed. Yeah, I mean, cooldown changes. I mean, what else has been changed cooldown recently? Like none of the champions in this game. Of course, there's the big old...
I'm not sure, I actually didn't read the last patch notes.
Yeah. Aside from the whole Zoe 0.525 second meme. Like, apparently they're butchering the champion next patch. So.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Which
I did see those preliminary patch notes for that. And cancels the dash, gonna be forced to flash away. He has the ult, he's level 6. Level 6 to level 4. And he's going all the way in.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's gonna Q again.
But still...
oh, never mind.
Oh, no, gets the...
Oh, he's still dead. Yeah.
Never mind. First blood. Flashes the mastery. Yes! Oh, he's feeling himself. Oh. This is going to be a scary vibe. Maokai flashes in, but Ornn is here for a little bit of the disengage, and Zilean takes a lot of damage. Zilean actually out of mana, forced to flash away. As directed, camera decides to show us something else. Vi is just continuing to wail on everybody. Ornn going to have to walk away. He does still have his flash, so he'll be fine. Maokai goes in, though. Yeah, forces the flash. But now, Corky was hungry for that.
Ooh, he could kill him. He could
sidesteps the ult. Oh, he does end up picking him up, even though he sidestepped the ult.
Goodness
Zilean
gracious.
Not having the mana to ult. He didn't have the mana to ult to Vi.
Didn't have mana.
He's trolling. Huang Fu is flaming Zilean right now.
Yeah, and then he's going to counter flame by saying, yeah, if you just give me blue, you know. What a interesting.
I like it. Man, if Zilean ults Huang Fu there, Huang Fu pops off for the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah.
He feels himself all game.
He's like, I'm insane, dude.
He's like, oh my god.
I'm popping off.
This could be crazy. I can't
give me the Zilean ult. I'm going in.
I like it, though.
Yeah.
Nice skirmish. Nice skirmish in the topside jungle from Drexel.
Yeah, good thing.
Could have been great.
Yeah. Good thing Corky picked up that kill. Like, VT's...
I know, that was very close. When I saw,
at least he grabbed that.
Huang Fu sidestep the Corky ult, and I was like, ooh. But does pick it up in the end. Okay. So 2-for-1 trade. Yeah, not the worst.
He intentionally didn't W all the way over the wall so that Vi's Q would miss, and then he could pick up the kill.
IQ play.
5 billion IQ play. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, the smartest person alive.
Okay, but now it looks like VT still wants to camp bottom all the time. So here comes the package.
Corky's here with the package. cancels the or what? Oh, that was a Varus ult canceled the jump. I see.
Okay. No, it was
teleport's coming in because it does get canceled.
Okay, yeah. So I mentioned this in the someone mentioned this in the LCS stream yesterday, but the way because you see Tristana a lot. When you see her
it wasn't the Varus ult. It couldn't have been. Yeah, you could buffer that.
It buffers the CC, right?
What stopped her jump?
So
did Tom Kench eat her?
No, anything with the a knockback connected to like a stun or anything like that will knock Tristana out of her jump. So it was the package that did it. Because the package, if you if he runs you over,
right, it was a package.
Then it knocks you back.
So. It looked kind of awkward.
Yeah, but I mean, you're ranking Tom Kench, so like
Ocean Drake feels bad.
Yeah, feels bad, man.
VT would have liked to see something else.
It's the first Drake of the game.
First Drake of the series for VT.
Best time you could probably get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean.
Yeah, they get it for free. Definitely worthwhile to pick up. And my favorite triple Drake is still Ocean.
Triple Ocean?
Triple Ocean.
Yeah, Triple Ocean's pretty good.
Triple Ocean is so good.
Feels good.
But I'm a top laner, and it super benefits top laners.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, aside from Triple Infernal, which I mean, if you get that, you're nuts. But looks like we're gearing up for another skirmish here.
The Rumble and top lane, but Wang Fu's 2 levels up on Bishan. Oh, if I's going in, and Ornn's already low, and now Sejuani is just gonna kind of walk up and die. I would imagine. Yeah, they're gonna trade tower aggro.
Yeah.
How is Huang Fu? He's so feeling himself.
He's like, I'm nuts. He's nuts.
A legend.
He's insane. Ban is Vi, dude. That's what he wants you to do, but I don't think it's ban worthy champion right now. He's gonna go ahead and start up Rift Herald as well. It looks like Drexel's bot lane got a better back timing than BT, and they're gonna go ahead and push this wave in. But yeah. There's some few timing like Huang Fu's got some a good timing on that ult there to if he got hit by that Sejuani ult, maybe that goes a little bit differently. And maybe he gets stuck on tower aggro and
yeah, the fact that they were able to juggle that tower aggro,
he cancels that out and boom, clean.
Solos the Herald.
Yeah, he's gonna solo that. They said when that Herald came out, they're like, oh, you'll need 2 people to take this objective, but you really don't.
Says no. No, you don't. Once you figure out how to move the
thing around,
move her around.
Yeah, you reach he's level 8 now. You can just do that whenever, like on any champion, pretty much. Any jungler. Yeah, we're just gonna see. Okay.
Bot lane, not the crazy area we saw last game.
Yeah.
Much slower fights. Last game we had that the Rakan Alistair in.
Mm-hmm.
But this game, very disengaged supports, so not a whole lot of action here. We do see Sejuani setting up some vision in the bot side river.
Oh, Huang Fu does not care about his mid laner, and it's just gonna cake the blue buff.
It's mine. That's what you get for not ulting me. Sejuani's waiting in the wings here. Could be looking for that ult snipe. Zillion. I'm not really sure what Zillion's doing here.
He's scripting. He's trying to script.
Pops the ult.
Okay, hang on.
This is a travesty for Zillion. He's got the flashies out.
Okay.
And now they're gonna. Okay. Sejuani has the ult onto the Vi. Vi's going in. Sejuani's dead.
Holy moly.
Sejuani's dead. 200 IQ Zillion.
Jesus. He's like, yeah, I'll just walk back and forth enough times. That'll do it. He just stalls enough for his team to show up.
To show up and
Tom
just
Ken
clap
shows
everybody.
up, his jungler shows up, and he's like, yeah, good win, lads.
Doesn't even need his ult to be popped.
Doesn't need anything. He just walk back and forth enough times and you're good to go.
In that scenario, I would have rather them pop the Zillion ult so you freeze him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, as soon as you see that, you're like, wait a second, where's the rest of their team? And then you're like, oh, we gotta dip. And I mean, look, we're 12 minutes in, and we have a 3K gold lead, almost 4K gold lead.
Yeah, Drexel's just running away with this. Yeah, and now Huang Fu on his Vi's 3-1-3.
Yeah, he's going for a Trinity Force, dude. Like, yeah.
Oh my lord, he is
damage time.
Package going into the bot lane. Zillion's not gonna have his ult.
He doesn't have ult now.
So
I don't think he.
But Tom Kench is here. Yeah. Just gonna speed away. Corki not really having the damage. Doesn't have Triforce, so. Doesn't have the damage.
He's still looking for
Still going in, and now Kench is here. Corki does not have flash. Ooh, dodges the tongue.
Bodied.
But no Valkyrie cooldown.
Can't
gonna get eaten. Bomb comes out.
Ooh.
Tom Kench just gonna lick him.
Lick him to death.
Slurp
him up.
You can't do that. You don't have very much damage on Corki before Triforce. You just don't.
Oh yeah, he doesn't even have Triforce.
And he burns his Valkyrie cooldown to go in. And Tom Kench is just there to clean it up. So not really expecting the Kench to be there, I feel like.
Yeah.
And Drexel is just kind of getting out of hand on this one.
Yeah. I think... Where did... Good?
That is just
Okay.
We're good.
We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, yeah. Like I said, they took mid tower without having to use Rift Trails, so now they can just use it up top to try to take us down. How much HP does this thing have?
A little more than half.
Okay, Wonku's gonna
now
go
runs
in.
in. So they're gonna take this for free. Vi's gonna pressure people off. Orin ult's gonna come out to try and
come up and do
stall it out,
nothing.
but it just does nothing with their brittle. Sejuani doing her Krugs. Huang Fu flashing the master.
Oh, he's gonna go in here.
And just casually chunk Sejuani down.
VT has a man
to
advantage,
1/3.
but I mean, Varus isn't really here yet. He'll get blown up by Vi.
Yeah, Vi just casually chunks Sejuani down to 1/3. You're kind of Monka-essing there and backing up a little bit.
Vi showing the power of 2 players. Just too strong. Raquel's just gonna walk up and do whatever she wants. Yeah, like we haven't. Nothing has happened.
Vi's still here. Got the ult going in on the Jan. It's gonna come around.
Oh, nice stopwatch.
Stopwatch though. You always forget, and this could be a disaster. But Vi's
she's gonna
get out. She's gonna get out.
Oh, hang on. No.
But now Varus and Sejuani are here. So
baited by
stopwatch existed. Stopwatch, please be removed from the game. Thank you very much.
Baited by stopwatch, and that's a double kill for the Varus.
And this could be the start of something drastic. I think that's definitely how we see VT come back in. We get this Varus rolling,
yeah,
and get him some protection from the Vi.
Yeah, yeah. Stopwatch. He still has his own stopwatch up.
Literally just stopwatch.
Yeah,
can't just stops that play from happening.
So I mean that's some snowballing potential there. It's just removed from the game. I think he's fine. Yeah. Oh wait.
Level 9 Tristana going in on the level 10 Corgi.
Okay. Yeah. They're fine here. They're gonna possibly swap towers here. It looks like.
I don't know. No, Orin's gonna teleport bot, so they're not gonna be able to get that bot tower. I would think. Just kidding. Orin has to flash away. Oh, and he gets eaten. I didn't realize he got eaten by Tom Kench, and he's got his stopwatch as well. But guess what? Tom Kench. And they're gonna take the bot tower.
Yeah.
VT does end up taking the mid tower, so 1-for-1 tower. But Orin goes down, thinking he had some support from his team, I think. But unfortunately, no.
So
missing pings everywhere.
Yeah, off the back of a few skirmishes in the early game that went in favor of the Vi. She got a level lead on the Sejuani early, and basically, after the first one, just turned that into an advantage. And I mean that broke down VT's plan of sit in lane and farm for a little while until we get a couple items and can front to back team fight this. But at this point, I mean they lost a couple skirmishes and then got just like cheesed out of a few kills with like some unorthodox, zillion ults and like Tom Kench. Like it's always frustrating to play against that type of stuff.
Yeah, when you just you feel like you're right there, and all of a sudden something like a zillion ult or
because in most of their situations you can just play that situation the same way against a variety of champions, but then you see like stuff you don't run into all the time, like Tom Kench and Zillion, and suddenly like, oh whoops, our standard play style or standard game plan is out the window, and what are we gonna do now? So it's steadily been growing a lead for Drexel here, and the lead is now up to quick math 6K.
Just actually, it's about 5.5K. I'd say
5.5.
Oh, never mind. It kill creeps and it goes up to 6K. So we're good.
Rip.
Corki does back finally and get his Triforce. So
okay, all right.
But Drexel just has so much map pressure. They're sweeping the wards out.
Yeah. Outer towers are down. So that leaves a lot of space for, especially a Vi. Like walking into a Vi in the jungle right now is super spooky.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be face checking anything.
Yeah, Jaina's walking a dangerous path here.
Yeah, even that one ward right there was pretty spoopy, and it looks like they're gonna try and tower down the Orin. Yeah. Orin should probably just back up wisely. Just choose not to. But they don't have a mini
wave, and Maokai doesn't notice that. But I mean, it doesn't matter.
Just gonna take the tower and heal up from auto attack.
No one cares. It looks like they're gonna try to start something
Ooh,
here.
big Orin ult actually lands on 3 people. Vi gets ulted by the Sejuani, but Tom Kench is there to just completely nullify that. Zillion pops ult on himself. Looks like it's gonna get popped by the Varus. Good team fight here for VT so far. Vi kind of up by herself, and she will be separated out. Oh, wait, big CC coming in. Vi looks like she'll sneak away. Oh, just kidding. Stopwatch coming in, gonna keep Varus alive. Makai gonna back up. We did see Tom Kench fall somewhere in that big skirmish, so actually going strongly for VT here. Looks
still
like they
fighting.
pick up the Zillion. Oh my goodness. Big swing. Oh no.
Oh, that's a 4 for nothing.
And Tristana wasn't there.
Oh, that's why.
That's what happened.
Good one, dudes.
You've got your 2-0-2 or 2-0-1 Tristana.
Yeah.
Hyper carry. Your team's built around. Oh, she's not at the fight. Guess what? You lose.
Didn't really do a whole lot. I mean, Tom Kench saved Vi out of there, which like bad. It was a bad start.
Yeah, bad start.
Turned out fine, and then eventually they just ran him down and chased him down. Stopwatch comes in to save Varus' life there at the end, and he's 4-0 now. Big carry potential there to just smack down the front line as long as he doesn't get super demolished by the Vi damage, which I don't know. She felt like should have her drive force by now, but isn't quite there yet.
Opting to finish the Mercury treads and
yeah, she's got to be really close.
First. Yeah, I'm sure she's very close. But big part of that is just the Tristana's not there, and that's a huge swing for VT now. Yeah. They kind of climb back a little bit, get 1 tower back.
Yeah,
so 4 towers.
Varus there was free to hit off on the side, but pretty much the whole time.
And like we were saying, the way for VT to get back in this is this Varus, and now he's 4-0-0. He's got the Rage Blade and the Hurricane, so he's a big boy now.
Yeah. He doesn't need to worry about buying like Wit's End or anything because there's not really any magic damage on him.
No, you're really only looking out for the Zillion and kind of the Maokai,
which is bad later, but like right now in this stage of the game, Zillion bombs don't do a whole lot except stun you.
Yeah, and you've got such a big front line with the Ornn and the Sejuani. Really, Zillion shouldn't be able to get in range to double bomb you if you're playing around it right. And obviously, you've got the disengage with the Janna to get the Vi off you. So this could start looking pretty nice for VT.
They're going to make a play here, but I mean, you're ulting into 4 people there.
They do get onto the Corki, though. Corki can go very low. They will finish off the Janna. Big Ornn ult actually comes and hits 4 people. Vi's going in onto the Corki. She will get Zillion ulted. So Zillion ult actually going onto the Vi. Tristana goes down. And now it's going to fall apart for Drexel. Once again, opting to use the Zillion ult on the Vi there is definitely the wrong choice.
Yeah, I don't know.
You've got to save your Tristana to kill these tanks.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Kench E, I think, was used there to save maybe Vi again. But yeah, I mean, look, the Tristana died there too off to the side. I mean, like, Janna died early, but the thing is, Varus stayed alive long enough to do damage, and then eventually, like, VT's tanks here are just strong enough to power through the rest of what's left.
A big issue with that is they used so much at the beginning of the fight to try and kill the Corki, and he got out, and then they used the Zillion ult on Vi to still try and kill the Corki, and it still took them a while to kill him.
Yeah, the problem is Vi has no way to get out when she's in, right? Tom Kench and Zillion ult are supposed to like help with that, but they don't move her. They don't get her out of the fight. She's still like stuck in the middle of that. And I mean, they have Maokai as a tank, but I mean, with percent damage on Varus and split damage on Corki, I mean, eventually he'll get burned through. It's like, I mean, you have to focus on, like, you have a protect the Tristana comp and you're protecting the Vi instead.
Yeah, that was a big issue.
Yeah.
So it ends up being a 3 for 3, but in the scenario where you're down, that's always favorable for the team that's down. Sejuani ult's just going to whip on the Zillion. Tom Kench is going to sneak him out there. So Sejuani going to have no ult, and it looks like VT is going to have to back up and defend their mid lane. I don't really...
And the other thing is, Vi has a lot of damage right now to kill an AD carry or the Janna, but she doesn't have like enough damage. I mean, she has her W built into her kit, but
it's not a huge amount of survival.
She hasn't maxed that. She's maxed E for burst damage, right? Which is something I learned never to do, because I mean, you run into games like this where you have tanks. You kill the squishies, the tanks will out damage you and kill you because you don't have enough percent damage.
Right. To kill them. They were looking for those early dives, and it started with that stopwatch on the Janna in the top side where it fell apart and they ended up dying, and it completely halted their momentum.
Yeah. So now it looks like we're going to play a Baron dance for a little while. Corki's down here at the package, and I mean, he can get over to there relatively quickly, but yeah, everyone's just gonna ward up. Yeah, lots of good vision here from VT.
Yeah, Orange TP not quite up. We'll be up fairly
complete
soon.
vision of this half of this quadrant of the jungle.
Gonna send Orin down to match the Maokai in the bot lane. His TP up should be any moment. Both TPs up on the side of Drexel. Package gonna come in and Maokai is just gonna completely. Oh, I love that. That was great.
Yeah. Great
play by Maokai. Chooses to twisting advance on Corki while he's packaging. Just slides past all the damage.
TP.
TP coming in. Orin's actually. Hey, he does complete it, so the Maokai ult doesn't cancel it. He's here. This is a 4v.
Tristana gets caught.
Tristana gets caught out. Forced to be eaten by the Tom Kench. Oh no, Zillion ult didn't pop.
Oh no.
And she's gonna die. Oh no. And now you've lost all your damage. And Tom Kench is gonna die as well.
Oh gosh.
Absolutely disastrous fight. And Vi, this is the problem with the Vi. She can't really make much happen.
Yeah.
She can't get past these tanks now.
Yeah.
And Jan is just going to completely nullify her in a team fight.
Yeah. And like even when you protect the Tristana, if you can't execute it right, like you're like, yeah, look how much damage that did. That did like nothing.
Yeah, Tristana really.
Here she's just gonna die. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. You do have his health.
Teleport's coming in from Maokai behind them all, but he's just gonna walk
fine.
up. He's gonna off the flash on the Varus. I don't think he's got quite the. He does have the damage. I'm trolling. Zillion's going to walk up and die, though, and now Maokai's going to walk away. So they do stop the Baron.
Okay.
Which is
he's going to eventually die here, too.
Yeah, he's likely going to die. Probably twisting advance onto the Sedge. Sejuani wisely backs up to not give him an escape route. I like that a lot.
Teleport to stop the Baron. But eventually he's going to die. Eventually. Just give him,
it'll take some time.
Give him a couple minutes.
But he stalls out long enough to completely... Well, just kidding. It's Maokai. Tom Kench is there to eat him.
It's Tom Kench and Maokai.
5 billion IQ Maokai
dynamic duo.
All the Croaker continues to impress me with his play. He just understands how strong he is consistently.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. He has like okay, yeah, the thing is he has Adaptive Helm and Spirit Visage and Merc Treads. All those champions do magic damage. And
he snipes the Varus early, so the Varus has gone to shred, which is a lot of their gold is on the Varus right now. So he's able to just actually completely get out. Tom Kench eats him and runs away. So ends up not being nearly as bad as it could have been for Drexel. But we still continue to see VT getting back into this game, keeping it continuously even. And I like to say their late game's a little bit stronger.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think as long as Varus doesn't insta-die to something, I think they can just win fights off of that. Because, I mean... the late game damage isn't high. Maokai, I mean, doesn't really do damage outright. Eventually he'll kill something slowly, but I mean that's negligible. Zillion damage isn't highest, and I mean you're stuck on a Tristana right now that Drexel has been struggling to keep alive in these team fights. So let's see what happens here. So we're gonna tussle again.
Little scrap around Baron. Tanks in the front line just gonna absorb everything.
Tristana's split off now, so they could make a decision to fight now or not.
Interesting. Tristana's gonna go pick up the red buff.
Okay.
I'd like to see maybe Zillion bot lane splitting with a TP or something. He's gonna go top.
He doesn't have as much vision as they'd like to have, but I mean.
Croaker just kind of going in. Actually messes up the Blitzcone a little bit, so he's going to take a lot of damage. Tom Kench is going to eat him and run away, but he's now very low. Going to have to back up and try and heal up. And Tom Kench actually does fall there.
Okay, yeah.
Vi picks up the Janna, but the Zillion ult's going to go onto her, and she's going to stand up and probably die.
Well, Zillion's hitting lots of bombs, so...
Sejuani goes down, and actually Maokai's here in the backline just completely CCing everybody, and now Tristana's here for the reset. Oh man, just insanely scrappy fights end up going the way of Drexel, and they really just needed one. I think now it's going to get out of hand.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
they've got the Trist pushing power. They're going to get inhib here, back up, probably pressure the Baron. Orin's still dead for 30 seconds. Sejuani 20, Varus for 20.
All right, yeah. The problem there was Corki and Varus got isolated from the tanks standing in front of them. Janna got blown up by the Vi.
Yeah, so the disengage is gone. I like that decision to target the Janna there. Stop targeting the Varus because he's got so much protection, and get rid of the protection.
Yeah, so they killed the Janna. That's what Huang Fu did last time as well. So Adrenalism's gone down pretty early twice in 2 fights here. But I mean, yeah, the front line got a little ahead of themselves and left Corky and Varus on sort of an island there, and eventually they just Vio came up from the resurrection and just punched him to death. When if the front line can be in front of them there, they're free to hit and they can do whatever they want. But it looks like you have another TP from Zillion coming in here.
I guess he just wants to get back to stop any pressure on Baron.
Okay, there's no threat to it.
Tristana's gonna go in and just start wailing on Sejuani. Oh my god, the bomb was kills Janna. Yikes. And they're gonna go ahead and start up the Baron. Orin's already burned his ult, so they don't really have a lot to force them off. Maokai's gonna just walk up and bully people away with his ult. Flash in. Just gonna completely bully everybody away, and Vi's going all the way in. Tom Kitch is gonna arrive with the team in tow, and it's just gonna start to... They're gonna run away with it. Varus falls, and Corky falls. They have no damage. Tristana's gonna rip through the tanks. And it looks like this will be the game. They really just needed that one team fight. Yeah, Zillion's gonna come back, even stops the ports. So now you just got a Janna to defend. She's not really gonna make much happen.
Tristana, beat him to death.
Tristana Vi gonna rip through towers on the base.
The clock.
Still has Zillion ult.
Not my clock, man.
And if we shoot over to the base, we will see
some stupid garbage
that the base is falling, and they're trolling again. I don't know if they control as much this game. I'd like to just see them end. As Image seems key to.
Oh
do
no,
that
he
as
just
well.
wants to kill Janus.
Just kidding.
Titanic Hydra. Ooh, that's a new one.
All right, and we do see Drexel come out with it in the end. Looking a little rocky there around the mid game, but they clean it all up.
Yeah.
Make it happen. They got that one team fight they needed. They really just needed the one. They had enough of a lead where if they got that one key fight in, they would be able to take the objectives, obviously with the Tristana and the Vi just ripping through towers.
Yeah. So VT had a couple of fights where they executed the front to back properly, right? They frontline stayed in front and kept Corky and Varus alive enough to kill the important people on Drexel's team. But when it came to around Baron time, then they got too split up, and eventually team fights started to go in, the split up scrappy style that the Fed Vi likes to have, and Drexel ends up taking that one.
Yeah, when they started fighting around in the jungle and fights were a lot more disorganized and their front to back comp kind of fell apart, you definitely see Vi start to shine there. Ornn with the big damage from just wailing on the Maokai all game. That's really where all that came from. And Varus, just not really able to put out the damage he should have, just because that front to back once again just fell apart towards the end.
Yep.
Resulting in a 2-0 for Drexel. So with that, does Drexel shoot into first place?
Shoots in first place.
All right, so new top team, looking very good. I like Drexel a lot. I really liked the play they were showing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Huang Fu for really shining in that series. I think we
shutting
have to
us
give,
up with our stupid low opinions.
Huang Fu and Croaker. Raw the Croaker and
MVPs.
Huang Fu shining through. I don't really want to pick one of them. Both games, just both of them really shining.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
Good job, Bless.
Really understanding their strength, where they are in the game, and able to make their comps work. And Drexel pulls it out.
So
a little bit disappointed we had to see VT's B team. I feel like this could have been. It was still. They were still.
I think this would have been
pretty close.
I think
games.
this would have been a 2-1 series.
Yeah.
I think if VT's main squad plays that comps to game 2, I think VT can win that.
Yeah, unfortunate VT's not able to.
Not that they ever put Yade on Ornn, because that would never happen. Because Yade's like, no,
I don't want to play that.
I'm not playing some stupid tank champion. I'm playing Aurelia all the time. I'm playing Aurelia and Riven only.
But a nice, fun, quick series. I like it. Good series. High octane. Lots of fights. Momentum. Speed.
Clean.
Clean.
Good.
I don't know about clean.
Good. Could have been cleaner, but
could have been cleaner. Bloody, definitely a bloodbath.
Yeah,
I like it.
Dirty, actually. The
dirty,
opposite
dirty
of clean.
games.
Dirty games.
Yeah, literally not clean. Literally
the
not
opposite of clean. Not even close.
Quick, dirty games. Fun series though. Good series out of Drexel, showing off some stuff. Able to play some champions they wanted to play. Once again, Raleigh Croker, Huang Fu, definitely shining.
Yeah.
But the whole team effort. Nobody really making any key mistakes I saw.
Works out nicely.
Mm-hmm.
So that shoots Drexel into first place. Meaning, we have a rookie team at the top of the standings.
Yeah, they weren't with us last season.
Yeah.
Big debut.
So the way the standings shake out right now, we have Drexel in first place.
This is all you.
That puts VT in second. I think that leaves VCU at third, and depending on the scores of tonight's matches, I think that puts UofL at fourth.
TL hard stuck fourth players.
TL, yeah, Team TL. So if these standings end up relatively similar through the rest of the season, we'll see VT and Drexel in playoffs, and hopefully we'll see a spicier matchup in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'd like to see everybody field their best players. It's always unfortunate when you're forced to fall back, but not really sure what happened with VT's roster. I'd like to get some information on that.
We'll gather some information behind the scenes and report back hopefully next week.
And it looks like we're pretty much done. I don't know. Have any other series ended that we can update our viewers with?
Breaking news.
That was a pretty quick series, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was the first one to finish. Honestly, that was pretty quick.
Looks like VCU 2-0 UTK.
Okay.
Looks like WVU 2-0 Wake Forest. Wait, no, this is from last week. Ignore what I just said.
I was gonna say Wake Forest is supposed to be playing UofL.
WVU's playing it was a West Virginia match. Marshall and WVU are playing tonight. Yeah, and then UofL should be playing Wake Forest, but I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, there was.
I don't know what Wake Forest is up to right now.
Scheduling issue with that. I'm not sure. It sounded like they were in their midterm week, so
yeah.
Priorities in order. Stay in school, kids.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Stay in school. School is more important than league. Okay.
Priorities.
Yeah, priorities.
And with that, I think we'll just about close it out for the week here.
So, I'm gonna let the looks like both teams are chatting it up and just learning from their gameplay. So we won't disturb them. So
looks like we'll be signing off.
Yeah, we'll be signing off. For now.
Nice series. Good. Some quick games, which I was not expecting. If I'm honest,
interesting and fun games.
Yeah.
Dirty.
I like it though. That's what I like to see. A little bit of action. No
60-minute farm
mastery
forever
flashing. I love the mastery flashing. I'm glad we opted to not ban people for that. I think adds some personality to the league.
Yep.
Definitely a fan of some mastery flashing.
Yeah.
Spicy
meme.
Spicy gameplay. Shout out to Huang Fu for flashing mastery.
Shout out to everybody who flashed.
Shout out to everybody who
Shout out to Huang Fu for flashing the mastery level 4.
But not being over not doing it too much. Doing it when it needs to happen.
Okay. So, that's signing everything out for now. And we will see you guys back next week hopefully with next week of EEC gameplay. I would tell you what match it is, but I don't know.
We don't know off the top of our heads, but hopefully we'll see you here next week. 8 o'clock.
Follow us on Twitter to find out the next match. Twitter.com/ACE.
And don't forget do we have more matches later tonight?
Yeah, we have a match immediately following this actually, which is
should be take a little peek, see what we got for you.
Looks like the UIC Flames versus Indiana will be casted.
Nice.
Right after, in about 30 minutes. So
10 o'clock is the estimated start times. Varies a little bit on if our games.
You can catch up on the Midwestern Esports League. Tune back in at 10 p.m.
Shout out to our Midwestern brethren.
Don't touch that.
We love you. Don't touch that dial in 30 minutes.
Yeah, don't touch it for 30 minutes. Just leave it where it is. All right. I think that's all we got for you guys tonight. Join us back later today and tomorrow for more ACEL matches, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. If you're looking for more EEC action, next week, 8 p.m. Hopefully it'll be us. I'd like to cast next week as well.
We love casting.
We'll see ya.
We'll see you guys
now. This is us signing off.
I've been Artifexian.
Oh, at the same time.
Synergy, boys.
Go
yeah. All right. I'm Artifexian.
I'm Chrome Shell.
And we will see you guys in the near future.
Bye-bye. Thanks for joining us.
Peace.